Tite Kubo is a creator of Bleach, one of the top three animes around 5 years ago, but now barely anyone knows about it and it's disappeared. The reason behind Bleach ending early and just being dead is because Shonen Jump, the company that helps the creators like this, the ones that create Naruto, the ones that help support One Piece, they rushed Tite Kubo to finish and he basically had an unfinished product. It was very rushed and just they just threw him out away like garbage. But in my opinion, I don't believe he should give up. I actually have a few suggestions and opinions about what he should do with his series to still finish the right ending and provide the fans like me something that actually has good content, because the ending we got was very artificial. And in this video, I'm just going to share what I think he should have done for Bleach. For those of you who do not know, Bleach is an anime and manga about a teenage boy named Ichigo. He has the ability to see spirits and ghosts, and basically he fights them and protects the neighborhoods, and then he joins like some soul reaping gang, and yeah, that's basically it. It's an amazing anime. I recommend anyone watching it just to finish around where Aizen, the main villain, is stopped, because after that it just gets weird. There's a lot of things that just don't make sense after that, but that's where I would stop. This Bleach anime has been over for many years, so there's tons of spoilers everywhere, but at least get into it just because it's a cool story to have, and it's very unique in its own aspects. Now, I don't think he should continue Bleach since it's already finished. The manga's done. Even if it's a artificial ending, I think he should just leave it at that. What he should do, in my opinion, is create a separate book, something that's a slow project, doesn't need to be rushed, but with this small team of people that he has, they can work on an alternate ending, they can work on promoting Bleach in a way that's not what Bleach was before. There's a few ways that we as fans still can support, because there are games like Bleach Brave Souls, there's multiple mobile games, and they make money on those mobile games because the fan base is there. There's a huge fan base for Bleach. It's just about providing us a appropriate ending with information and things like that. That's the major issue what Shonen Jump did, basically. Now, one of the solutions I think they should make is having a movie based on the ending of the manga, because the show can't be animated or anything, but if they make even a medium budget, doesn't have to be a high budget movie on the ending part of the manga, they can summarize the Quincy arc pretty rapidly, I think. It doesn't need to be super in detail, but just having those scenes animated, there's so many amazing parts in the manga, so many interesting powers we want to see in action. And the only way we can see that right now is because of Bleach Brave Souls, the game, but it'll be way more awesome in a movie. So that's one thing he should do for Bleach fans, create a movie that summarizes and shows the Quincy arc. Or another thing he could make is recreate the parts in the manga on another platform, or make a data book that has all the bankais, all the shikais, all the abilities of all the espadas, soul reapers, captains, and things like that, because we still don't know so many things, and the anime's over, like there's so many people that haven't shown their abilities, and you kind of could guess what they can do, but there's no proof. And in any anime, you should at least get shown what can they do, what's their ability, to be fair, especially since it was rushed. I feel like we can get a data book and a movie. Those two I think would be very valuable, and I would pay money for that as well. So around the ending of the manga, Ichigo is with Orihime, they have a child, they're happy, and everybody's time skips to the adults now. But they made it similar to a cliffhanger, how the manga ended. They made it seem like there was going to be another story continuing. But we know, though, the people who read the manga know that Bleach is done for the manga. They shouldn't have made the ending like that. For you who read it, you know what I mean? Like, they make it seem like there's another adventure. So one thing I think he should do is, similar to how you can make a movie for the Quincy arc, maybe make a movie about the ending and continue the story from there in a movie and just conclude everything. They shouldn't leave any cliffhangers. Just stop it, because how you gonna? It's like reading a book, and then when you get to the end, it's like we're not gonna make a part two, but there's a cliffhanger. What's the point? You don't get your satisfaction. You still have an open loop in your mind. So I feel that if they can create a movie for the ending part and continue the story of what's happening with Ichigo and in order to heal his family and all that stuff, they can do that. Or they can make a comic, something very small, just something to continue the story, because we don't know what's going on. So yeah, this is a pretty short video, guys. I just wanted to go over basically my opinions and how I felt about how Bleach ended up. It was basically trashed and thrown away on the side. It had so much potential and it was a great manga. That's probably one of the first mangas I ever read completely. And animes that I've watched and loved the concept. It's so original. So those are the things I think Tite Kubo should do, and all of us who support Bleach, or if you like anime, I recommend you watch Bleach, or if you don't even know what anime is, check it out. To get into anime, I definitely recommend looking at Death Note first, just because it's more realism in there. Then you're getting Bleach because it's pretty close, it's not that far. Once it gets into Souls, you can have a little bit of an imagination. That's basically what I want to do. Bleach is not dead, and it's not alive. It's in a weird limbo, little middle section. We can help Kubo and Bleach correctly, and he can relax and start something fresh. I feel like as a Bleach fan base, we should do that as a community. And Bleach Brave Souls is a perfect example of the power of Bleach. There's over 33 million downloads in that game, and people do pay, people love the anime, people love Bleach. It's not dead, but it's not thriving either, so there is something there. I feel like Shonen Jump or these dumb companies are just brushing off Bleach like it's nothing, when it could have been probably their biggest profit margin in the industries, in my opinion. Naruto, One Piece, they're amazing, but they didn't even allow Bleach to get a helping hand, which is kind of messed up, but that's just my 2 cents. I just want to thank you guys for watching all the way through. Again, if you like these type of videos, it's in its own playlist. It's in the anime playlist. Of course, I'll be making other types of videos of anything and everything you already know. Thank you guys for watching so far. Stay great, stay awesome, stay ambitious. Peace.